Aries, welcome to the full moon in Cancer reading for December 26, 2023. My apologies for the last reading and the echo. Hopefully I have it turned off this time. Let me make sure. Okay, let's get started. Full moons close out cycles. So let's see what cycle you're closing out. This is the direction that the reading is going in, family. That makes perfect sense with this time of year. It's in number 2, so there can be some choices that need to be made, some duality to deal with, but family is going to be important and present, we'll put it that way. So that is the direction the reading is going in. Your focus for the next 2 weeks will be the 8 of Swords. So that can be some restriction. 8 is a power number. Swords are mental and active energy. And so we can be putting a lot of energy behind the struggle with the 8 of Swords. This card often tells me that you may feel like you can't change something, or wanting to change something is ineffective. And if you put too much energy behind the struggle, you can just dig yourself in a little deeper. This card always says, wait until the situation turns back around in your favor to do something about it. So let's see where that's going here. Again, I'm not in my usual place, so I'm limited by my cards, but we can still get a good reading, right? Okay, so I will lay out all the cards as usual. The first column is what is being closed out, or where you're finding yourself at the time of the full moon. You have the King of Wands, fiery individual, so some passion where that's concerned. Let's see. A couple of people around. That must be family members, because that was sort of the theme here, family. Capricorn, Page of Pentacles, and the King of Wands is Aries, so you have fire and earth. Page of Pentacles is my Capricorn card, and a younger person, because it's a page, or sometimes it can be someone who is far away. It indicates somebody who's not very close. Sorry, I didn't set this up in the beginning. The middle column is you and how you are dealing with the whole situation. I find that quite interesting with the Ace of Wands there. And I'll tell you in a minute, but we have a lot of passion going on here. So something you're passionate about, some fiery energy. The last column is the probable outcome. Probable because some things we can change, some things we cannot. So let me put another one there. Okay, wow, you have 3 8s. So that's a lot of power, a lot of focus. All right, let's get started. The King of Wands, the Page of Pentacles. King of Wands is my Aries card. This is an older person, probably with long features. They're attractive, even if they're not physically attractive. People are attracted to them. They like to be around them. They are often people who like to work alone or be on their own alone. They are trailblazers. They can have a temper because it's fire. Aries is the first sign in the zodiac, so they have no one to compare themselves to. On a very positive level, the King of Wands is passionate and, like I said, a trailblazer. They're the first people to go in. They're very highly creative people usually. They're great at managing people. On a negative side, you know, there can be some anger, frustration with this person. They can have a bit of a temper, and they can be a bit of a know-it-all. Um, because, like I said, they have no one to compare themselves to. They're the first sign in the zodiac. So that's that person. And the Page of Pentacles is going to be a younger person or somebody who's far away, like I said. This is Capricorn. Capricorn is all about empowerment. Um, they like to empower themselves and empower others. This is somebody who may have just learned something new that they want to put into practice. Um, the negative side of Capricorn, well, I wouldn't even call it negative. One of the things that indicates a Capricorn is that they feel very deeply. They're half goat, half fish, but they don't always have the words to explain or to say what it is that they're feeling on that deeper level. I am going to pull another one because they're just people that are around, but let's see why. Oh, it's nice. It's nice. Good. Ace of Cups. Well, we'll keep looking here, but this can be two things. First of all, it's my summer timing card. Second of all, this can be a release of emotion, releasing old emotional baggage to make room for inspiration. It's the beginning of an emotional relationship or something, a new emotional beginning, a new emotional start. But it is very inspiring. Maybe some people are over emotional. That can also be, you may see some emotion coming out of both of these people. Or this can be relationships, romantic relationships, somebody who's showing you love or offering love. And that doesn't have to be romantic. But it's nice, and it's a very giving energy. That's really nice, but we'll look into that again. Okay, so let's go to the Ace of Wands. This card is my fall, autumn timing card. So you have two new beginnings here, which is really nice. This is a new emotional beginning. This is a new passionate beginning. And so again, it doesn't have to be romantic, but it can be new ideas that we're passionate about. And it's very often that if we take up the things that we are feeling passionate about, it can be the things that dreams are made of. But there is something that I feel like you have to walk away from in order to do that, and that may not be the easiest thing with the Eight of Cups. Now again, we're looking at a lot of emotion here. But this is leaving, again, old emotional baggage behind. It could have been something that was fun or that you enjoyed, or something difficult to leave, because this is often leaving something behind with a bit of a heavy heart. However, because it is the number 8, it is we're moving someplace higher, better. We're leaving something behind with the knowledge that we can do better, strive harder, we expect more, that kind of thing. And 8 is a power number, so it really does push us in that particular direction. Very possibly in this new direction, but something, I feel like something has to be left behind in order to do this. You're giving up one thing for another, maybe. But with that Ace of Wands, well, it's something that dreams can be made of. So they make sense together as far as I'm concerned. We'll get more on that in a minute. The probable outcome, you have the 9 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. That's a lot of money, folks. The 8 of Pentacles, and that's your third 8. So there's a lot of power and energy and focus with you this month. And even though we feel like we can't do anything to change the situation just yet, again, things are just not in your favor at this time. And maybe you're just dealing with family, waiting for the holidays to be over. Can be a little bit difficult to, maybe there are some people who couldn't make it for the holidays, or you're missing them at this time because there's a very emotional energy here. And then leaving something behind. But the 8 of Pentacles is the card of removing distractions and just getting work done. It's a lot of work. It can be overtime, but you're good at it. You don't mind so much, and you may even make some extra money. So if you have to work during the season, maybe you're getting time and a half or bonus or something like that. The Nine of Pentacles is a strong, independent individual who, through their own hard work, creates a beautiful life of their own. This is the luxury card. It can also be inheritance, so you may be working towards a luxury purchase, or maybe, you know, after spending a lot for Christmas, it can go in that direction too, that you need to pay off things, or you've spent a lot of money. But this is the accumulation of money, but again, it is through your own hard work. It's not that it's just being handed to you. However, the Nine of Pentacles is an inheritance card. So for some of you, it could be inheritance, but I do see work here. And with that new Ace of Wands, that new passionate beginning, you might just really be interested in getting started. And so probably by the end of the 2 weeks before the next full moon, you can really tuck into to this new endeavor, this new passion, this new whatever this is for you guys. So let's get some more information here. Let's go back to the beginning of what is being closed out. So this can be people in authority. These can be father figures, grandfather figures. The Emperor card, Osho calls this the rebel, and I like that because he is his own authority. That's what the Emperor. He has the ability to be his own authority. Now, if it's other people, which is very probable because these are both Aries cards, it can be somebody who's fiery. Just can be father, grandfather, bosses, because we are looking at work here, people in authority, and they're both Aries, remember, so they're both fire. The Emperor can rule with an iron fist, or he can make laws and rules for the good of everyone. But this feels not so difficult. I mean, it can be emotional, but there's love here with the Ace of Cups, and I'm not seeing anything negative where this is concerned. Maybe you're going home, father's there, or there's a lot of male figures there for you. Both of these, well, this Page of Pentacles can be female, but this is an Aries masculine energy, male or female. It's a very masculine energy, as is the Emperor. So for some reason, I want to draw another card here. Okay, nice. Really nice cards, the Magician. There is some concept, some idea, something that you are definitely wanting to start, because we have two aces here. And this is the concept, the vision that you have. And every decision that you make should be run up against your initial concept, your initial vision. This is, again, a huge focus card, as well as this Eight of Pentacles. So there can be a lot of focus on these people, or these people are focused on something, some new beginning. It can be a manipulation card when it's negatively aspected. I don't really feel a negative aspect here, to be honest, but it is a general reading, so you take that as you need to. But it really feels to me like, and I'm going to say one of the things I'm picking up is there are some memories of people that we can be going through. I think we're still in Mercury in retrograde, so there can be a lot of memories that come up that can be emotional. But it's still nice. It's things that we remember nice about somebody who may not be with us on Earth, or they couldn't make it for the holidays. And I just feel like there's a lot of memories being rehashed and talking about old times and that sort of thing. It's one of the things I'm picking up that I don't necessarily see in the cards here. But we are putting a big focus on something new that we're getting started. And that's really wonderful, I think. And remain focused. This is the card of thou shalt decree something, and it shall be given unto thee. So you have to make that declaration that this card is I will. I will something. You will it to happen. And that's the Magician card. But it comes with an Ace of Cups. So it's something that is emotional for you. Um, it means a lot. All right, let's go back to the Ace of Wands, and this is you and how you're behaving. You have great ideas with that Ace of Wands, but again, leaving something behind in order to move forward on a new passion, new idea that you have. Yeah, look at that. It's an adventure. It's the Fool card. Now, the Fool card tells me that you have everything you need. We come packed. It's like the seed, right? It's a zero. It's a seed, and everything, all the information is there that you need to become a tree or a human or a dog or a mountain. All that information is packed in there. It's like your DNA is packed with all the information that you need, and it unfolds as you move on. And so this card always says, have faith, take a leap of faith, because as you need it, things will appear, things will happen, things, as it's necessary. You may not know it all right at the moment, but you can accumulate that information and it's all there for you. That's the Star card, right? So in any case, this is a new adventure. It's having faith, it's taking a leap of faith, and the sun is on your back. So I think that's a really kind card for you. It goes really nice with that Ace of Wands. So whatever it is that we're passionate about and leaving behind something else, I think the Eight of Cups will be quite temporary, because these two cards, the Ace of Wands and the Fool, really kind of overshadow that leaving something behind. And again, this can be old emotional baggage. And that's what I mean. Like, I do have a feeling that there'll be some reminiscing of people that have that are no longer around or just couldn't make the holidays, that kind of thing. But there are new adventures, new things to do. And, a lot of people consider the new year a new year. For me, it's springtime. But, consciousness is everything. So if you're conscious of it and you believe that it is a new year, then it is for you. Okay. That's all I'm picking up with that. Then the Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. There's a lot of money and a lot of work. This is my healthy wallet, healthy body card. And so I think that's really good, especially with that Nine of Pentacles, because it is a good sum of money. You may have had to juggle some finances here, and so this is kind of like working to replenish the pot, so to speak. It is asking you to be to deal with challenges with a lighter energy. Juggling is a fun activity, and so this card can often say, through some of the difficulties and probably in this case hard work, try and remain happy and joyful. Two of Pentacles is multitasking, so you may have a few things on your plate here, but you seem to do it quite well. Now, here's something interesting. Both of these cards can be sexual. So maybe there's some romance around, especially with that Ace of Cups, and we could be feeling quite warm and fuzzy, if you know what I mean. So, but the Two of Pentacles can leave you feeling a little bit emotionally challenged, and that's why they're saying maybe through all the hard work, or this can also be moving money from one account to another, or we won't pay this bill this week until the next paycheck or whatever. It's kind of like moving monies around, that sort of thing. Although I must say, the Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles is a good amount of money. But maybe you have to do it for particular reasons, including these new beginnings, this new adventure that you're looking into and starting up. However, again, family is really important, And I do feel like maybe either you or other family members aren't able to be together, or there is something here with that Eight of Swords where you are unable to, um, your hands are tied in regards to something. Again, general reading, so for everybody it'll be a little bit different. And I do want to keep these general. The idea here is to understand the cards in your own situation, if it applies. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. Okay, so what does Spirit want you to know? And I mean, this is a really nice reading in regards to the end of the year, right? I think it's a really good reading. Yeah, you have a surprise. Look for the unexpected today. It's number 31. So 3 is creative, 1 is I, right? Me, or the initiative. But there is a surprise coming for you this time, and Christmas gifts and what have you, or maybe somebody shows up that you weren't expecting, that kind of thing. But look for the unexpected over the next 2 weeks, and it's a happy surprise when this card comes up. Okay, I wish you a very happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, and all of the above. Thank you for listening. I'll be back in 2 weeks with a new moon reading. Take good care until then. Bye for now.